Hey you guys, so a new episode of Mighty Morphin Shinkain to air today, and we finally got the battle between Jaden and Decker. Was it worth the 3-month wait? No, not really. No. Let's get into this. So this episode picks up right after the last one. Decker's like, we need to fight right now. And Antonio's like, oh no, Jaden can't fight you, he's weak right now, blah, blah, blah. And then Decker said, you know what, 24 hours. And then we'll fight. Get yourself together, 24 hours. Finally, let's get this over with. At the Sheba house, the Rangers have a late night meeting where they discuss, Jaden battling Decker. And Kevin, because he's lame and he always has to start some mess, was like, Jaden, you can't fight him alone. It's not the samurai way. Samurais don't fight just to fight, blah, 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 blah. But I actually did like this scene because Kevin mentioned, like, if something happens to Jaden, he's the only one with the sealing power, so if he dies, they're pretty much screwed, and that's actually smart. I mean, that's a valid reason. Jaden's like, well, Decker said, like, if he doesn't fight him alone, that he'll start attacking innocent people and crap, so he has to do it alone. And then Kevin's like, since when do we let Nylax dictate how we fight? And, yeah. I actually did like the line. He could have delivered it a little better, but I did like the line. It was great. But yeah, Jaden still said, F all that. I'm fighting him alone. I'm team leader. You can't tell me nothing. Eventually, there's another scene where Jaden is training for the fight, and Kevin comes up and he decides, to help him train. And I like that scene too, yeah. Brotherhood. Dayu was in the woods crying over her ruined harmonium, and Decker walked up and, ran into her. They shared a few words, and Decker told her about, like, he's finally about to have the ultimate fight with the Red Ranger, and then once he has this fight, he'll be free from his curse. So, like, they make it sound like he has to fight, like, he has to have, like, an ultimate fight in order to break the curse that was put on him. At least that's how it sounded to me. It's kind of interesting. Next day, it's battle time. So Jaden heads out to go fight Decker, and he leaves Kevin in charge of the team, and he gives him his disc in order for them to fight Rhino Snorris, because that monster's still around, and they haven't forgot about him, but they forgot about Racknator. So yeah, the other Rangers go to fight Rhino Snorris. Jaden goes to fight Decker. Kevin and the other Rangers appear in front of Rhino Snorris and some Moogers, and then they morph, and seriously, they have to show the entire morph sequence for each Ranger. Really? Why waste time like that? Why? You could fill that time doing something, I don't know, great and awesome. You could have just had them do like an instant morph instead. Why waste time in the episode? I don't... Okay. While the Rangers were fighting the Moogers, when Mike said, have a nice trip, I thought he was going to finish it with see you next fall. I really thought he would. Thankfully, he didn't, because Samurai doesn't need to copy everything from Mighty Morphin. Okay. So yeah, Jaden and Decker start up their fight by the river, ocean, whatever you want to call it. And it's a pretty good fight with Decker getting, jabs in and stuff. Die, Red Ranger, die! Meanwhile, the other Rangers fight Rhino Snorris with one-liners. Say hello to my hydro boat. Wow. But that actually managed to defeat the monster, so... okay. And then the monster grew giant and crap. So yeah, the monster goes big and the Rangers summon their Zords, except for Antonio because he's too tired and weak. Why? Did I miss something in the battle? Did he do something more than the other Rangers or something? I think they all fought pretty equally. I mean, whatever. They have to use that Sentai footage, so I guess. And apparently, I don't know, I honestly wasn't paying attention to the Zord battle that much, but from what I'm hearing, they, they cut and mixed up different Zord battles. That wasn't the original one or something, I don't know. I don't really care. I didn't pay attention to it that much. They defeated the monster, obviously, with their Samurai Megazord, after we had to sit through a long summoning Megazord sequence. Great. First long morph sequence, now long Zord summoning sequence. Mighty Morphin. So yeah, like I said, they defeated the monster. I know, big shot. Let's put this monster to bed. One-liners. But I did laugh when the monster said, but I'm not tired, or something like that. I laughed. I know, I'm ashamed. Cut back to JJ and Decker having their ultimate duel. And then at one point, Decker actually stabs Jaden. So, oh my god, what are we gonna do? So yeah, they stab him. He drops his sword. And he picks it up with the left hand and slashes right through Decker, and then he slashes him again. It was great. Like, I remember when I first saw that in Shinkansen, I was blown away because I didn't expect that. That is a cool move. You do not understand. Drop it. That's a cool ass move. And yeah, great. So Decker is defeated, and he actually thanks JJ for freeing him from his torment. And then he falls off a cliff because they were on top of a cliff at this point. So he falls off the cliff, and then he disappears like in midair. The other Rangers show up and take JJ home. So yeah, they finally had their fight, but it seemed a little rushed to me. Did it seem that way to anybody else? I don't know. I guess I expected them to do a little more fighting. Maybe they didn't spend so much time morphing and forming Zords. We could have saw some more moves. I don't know. That's just what I expected. I kind of expected more original footage too, mixed in with the Sentai footage. A lot of other people thought that they were going to introduce like the Battlizer during this fight, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I expected more, but I mean it was a good fight, but I expected more. So the episode concludes with the Rangers eating fish at the Shiba house, and it feels all like finale-like, which I guess technically it is Samurai's finale, like first season, because they splitting it up or something. I'm not even gonna get on my thoughts on that splitting up crap, but whatever. So yeah, they were like, well, we may have defeated Decker, but Master Xandra's still out there, and and we gotta work hard and train and crap and stuff like that. Then Mentor digged in his cleavage and he pulled out the black box and he was looking at Antonio because they still gotta work on that and get the great power or whatever. So the episode ended with, you guessed it, Rangers together, Samurai forever. So yeah, this episode was enjoyable enough, so I give it a 3 out of 5. It was touted as the ultimate duel in the universe, but yeah, it was an okay duel. I mean, it was a pretty good duel, but yeah, like I already said, I expected a little more, but yeah, it was still a good episode. So yeah, all this positivity for Samurai, it's different. But yeah, I want to hear what other people thought about this episode. If you liked it, tell me about it. If you loved the little battle between Jaden and Decker, gush about it in my comment section. Dude, I don't know. If you hated it, say why you hated it. I don't care. Whatever. So yeah, I'm out. Later.